A political party is a group of people with a definite agenda and who intend to acquire power in the government. They come to power through democratic means and put national interest before party interest. Parties are necessary to represent the people of a country. They contest elections and help in the organized functioning of the legislature. Politics would not be structured and would get degraded into gangs and secret factions in the absence of political parties. This can also cause anarchy and unrest amongst the people. Thus, parties play an important role in power sharing. Political parties are usually well organized, and their membership can run into millions. They reflect the political divisions in a society. Since any party represents a part of the society, it involves partisanship. Political parties also educate people through their discussions and debates inside the parliament. A political party has three components: the leaders, the active members, and the keen followers. Did you know that in USA, members and supporters of the party choose their candidate? On the other hand, in India, top party leaders choose their candidates. Political parties have a series of functions they need to perform. All parties put forward different policies and programs which the voters can choose from. Each voter has a different opinion and views about what is best for the society. A political party streamlines a number of views and opinions into a basic ideological position. This helps it to create its policies that align with its position. Political parties also play an important role in making laws for a country. Though laws are debated and passed by the legislature, the members of a party put the decision of party leadership before their personal opinions. Parties recruit leaders, train them, and make them ministers to run the government. The party which is formed after getting a majority is known as the ruling party. Meanwhile, the parties who lose in the elections also play a prominent role by acting as the opposition to the party in power. The opposition voices different views and criticizes the incorrect policies and the failures of the ruling party. The opposition makes use of its activists and pressure groups to highlight the problems and issues of the common people. Since parties provide people easy access to government schemes and welfare programs, therefore, people find it easier to access a local political leader rather than a government officer. Political parties are necessary in a democracy as they unite like-minded people from diverse backgrounds. The need for political parties has arisen with the emergence of representative democracies. They form a two-way link between the government and the people and bring them close to each other. Any group of people are free to come together as a political party to contest elections and hold power in the government. There are three major types of political party systems in use in various countries. Mono-party system is a one-party rule practiced in China. Bi-party or two-party system is practiced in the United Kingdom and the United States of America. And the multi-party system is practiced in India. Mono-party system is a political system in which only one party controls and runs the government. An ideological one-party system is based on radical and authoritarian rule. For example, the fascist ideology of Italy under Mussolini and the Nazi ideology of Germany under Hitler. In other words, there is no opposition party in this system. The Communist Party of China is an example of a monoparty system. One of the advantages of this type of a system is that it is less expensive as compared to other systems. People have no choice and there is practically no campaigning as there is only one party and one contender. There is also stability in this type of a system as there is no opposition and no chance of being voted out of power. However, there are several disadvantages to this type of a system. It is undemocratic as political competition is absent. The voter has no choice and the party can become dictatorial, corrupt and authoritarian. In a single-party system, there is no one to question the decision makers, so there is a possibility that the citizens' rights may be trespassed. In addition, the absence of an independent judiciary makes it difficult to keep a check on the government. A bi-party system is a type of system in which power alternates between two parties only. In this system, the party that gets the majority forms the government and the other party forms the opposition. There is stability and continuity of policies and programs in this type of system as it comes to power having won a majority. Another important advantage of this type of system is that there is a strong opposition as only one party forms the opposition. However, the disadvantage in this system is that the choice is limited between two parties and so public opinion cannot be expressed properly. There are possibilities of cabinet dictatorship too, since the party comes into power after winning an absolute majority and cannot be changed till the term is completed. The examples of this type of system are the Conservatives and the Labour Party in the UK and the Republicans and the Democrats in the USA. A multi-party system is a system in which several parties compete for power and more than two parties have a reasonable chance of coming into power either on their own or in alliance with others. This is a democratic system where the opinions of the people are represented adequately by the government and there is a wide spectrum of choice for the voters. As the legislature is made up of coalition parties, it is difficult for the cabinet to dominate the legislature, and hence there is no possibility of cabinet dictatorship. A coalition government is generally a multi-party system where no single party wins a majority of seats and many parties get together based on compromise and tolerance. Thus, a multi-party system is more advantageous than other systems in a country like India. It is accountable and represents democratic ideals. It also creates a system of internal checks and balances within a coalition government. A political party system evolves over a long time depending on the nature of society, its social and regional divisions, history of politics, and its system of elections. India is a federal democracy with two kinds of political parties. Some parties are present only in one of the federal units, while the others are present in more than one or all units of the federation. In India, we have national parties throughout the country which operate in different states. These parties mostly follow policies that are decided at the national level. They enjoy special facilities and are given exclusive symbols which can be used by their candidates. Regardless of their status, all parties have to register with the Election Commission. Once the Commission recognizes these parties, they are known as recognized political parties. A party that secures at least 6% of the total votes in the Lok Sabha elections or wins 4 seats in the Lok Sabha is recognized as a national party. As per the classification of the Election Commission in 2006, there are 6 national parties in India: the Indian National Congress, Bharatiya Janata Party, Bahujan Samaj Party, Communist Party of India Marxist, Communist Party of India and Nationalist Congress Party. Did you know a 7th party known as the Rashtriya Janata Dal or RJD was added later to this list? The Indian National Congress or INC, also known as the Congress Party, was one of the earliest parties, founded in 1885. The main aim is secularism and welfare of the weaker sections of society. It has emerged as the largest party with 206 members in the 2009 Lok Sabha elections. The INC currently leads the ruling United Progressive Alliance or the UPA coalition, with Sonia Gandhi as the party leader since 1998. The other national party is Bharatiya Janata Party or the BJP. It was founded in 1980 and is a direct successor of the Bharatiya Jana Sangh. Its main aim is cultural nationalism and the establishment of a uniform civil code in the country. The BJP also wants complete territorial and political amalgamation of Jammu and Kashmir. In 1999, the BJP-led NDA won 303 seats, with the BJP alone winning an all-time high of 183 seats. However, it lost the elections in 2004. Presently, it is the major opposition party in the Lok Sabha, with Mr. Rajnath Singh as the party leader since 2006. Another important national party is the Bahujan Samaj Party or the BSP. Its main aim is to represent and secure power for the Bahujan Samaj, which includes Dalits, Adivasis, OBCs and other religious minorities. It was formed in 1984 under the leadership of Mr. Kanshiram. The main base is in Uttar Pradesh and the neighboring states. The BSP secured 19 seats in the 2004 Lok Sabha elections and has Mayawati as the party leader since 2003. The Communist Party of India, or the CPIM, is another national party that was founded in 1964. The main aim of CPIM is to support socialism and democracy and oppose imperialism and communalism. The CPIM has a strong presence in the states of Kerala, West Bengal and Tripura, and has been in power in Bengal continuously for the last 30 years. Mr. Prakash Karat is leading the CPIM since 2005. The CPIM won 43 seats in the 2004 elections and supported the UPA coalition in forming the government. However, they withdrew this support in 2008 over the government's decision to go ahead with the Indo-US nuclear deal. The Communist Party of India, or the CPI, is another political party founded in 1925 and has a stronghold in Kerala. It is a strong opponent of secessionism and communalism and accepts parliamentary democracy. Secessionism is the act of withdrawing from an organization, union, or a political identity. Mr. A.B. Bardhan has been the party leader since 2001. The CPI secured 10 seats in the Lok Sabha in the 2004 elections. The sixth party is the Nationalist Congress Party, or the NCP, formed in 1999 after splitting from the Congress. It has a strong base in Maharashtra and also in Meghalaya, Manipur and Assam. Its main aim is democracy, Gandhian secularism, equity, social justice and federalism. The NCP became a member of the UPA after having secured 9 seats in the Lok Sabha elections of 1999, the same year it was formed. The party leader is Mr. Sharad Pawar. The latest addition to the list of recognized national parties is the Rashtriya Janata Dal, or RJD, formed under the leadership of Lalu Prasad Yadav. A party that secures at least 6% of the total votes in the Legislative Assembly of a state or wins 2 seats is recognized as a state or regional party. Over the last decade, the number and strength of the state parties has increased and made the parliament more diverse. As no single party has been able to win a majority, the national parties are dependent on the state parties to form an alliance. The AIADMK, or All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, Shiromani Akali Dal, TDP or Telugu Desam Party, and Shiv Sena are some of the popular regional parties.